My name is Tesseption, and today we are doing a beautiful build. This was made up on the spot. I was originally going to be building a city, but then I ended up doing like this beautiful Zen garden kind of thing. As you guys can see here, I put this big new bridge that kind of was supposed to attach to a city, but it didn't end up being that way. So if you guys want to see me turn this boring, plain, like mountainy thing into something more magical, maybe something like this, then continue to watch. I will add random commentary in bits and parts of the video. See you at the end. Bye! So as you guys know, I'm a fan of really big builds, and like I said in the intro, this was originally going to be a city. Well, I realized that a big city cannot be just a basic 30 by 30 unit, which is what we have here. So right in that floaty section you guys saw, I was thinking, what if I made a Zen garden instead? That would be so cool, and it'd only go along with the idea of like the meditation temple and the Equinox worshipping temple and all that stuff. So I was facing a dilemma here, and I was trying to figure out how I can eliminate monsters from spawning in, because this is supposed to be a Zen garden full of relaxation and all those nice things. I didn't want to have monsters constantly spawning in at night. Well, later on I learned that this wasn't enough glowstone, but that's what the concept was here with this. So right here is when I realized I've never looked at a Zen garden close enough to be able to see how the spirals go in it and how I should make it look. So I had to get a little reference picture. I'm happy that I did, because I only added more character to my Zen garden to make it look more realistic later on. So I know I kept jumping back and forth between what I was working on, between the walkway, the gazebo, and actually the garden itself. But the problem was everything had to be completely balanced with something else in the garden. So I couldn't incorporate the glass walkway into the gazebo, or I couldn't incorporate it into the garden, because otherwise, you know, it looks unbalanced and it's weird and unfinished. So I had to eventually just pick something to start on that and go from there, which in the end I started working on my little gazebo meditation temple thing. So at this point, I wanted to add more characteristics of the Zen garden, so I started adding in places for stones and rocks, and also places for like a grass mat kind of area, just to make it look more realistic and have the peacefulness of nature. So as nighttime approached, I realized there was a lot of dark spots inside of my Zen garden. I couldn't have monsters spawning in like that. So I went back and I replaced the middle layer, the entire middle layer, with glowstone, and then recreated the original design that I had in it on the sides, and the sides only, just because it looked good to me. I thought it added more character and details versus it looking like a weird Oreo. And then right here, I realized I miscounted my sand, and then eventually I just kind of gave up on it. That is how I built the Equinox Zen garden. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, like, subscribe to me for more craziness. And this is me having a moment. I'm having a moment. Okay. And subscribe to me for more craziness and Minecraft builds in the future. I will ask you a question today. Just kidding. Already did that. If you want to go see what the question today was, go look at the previous video I uploaded today. Self-plug. Yes, thank you. And that's pretty much it. You guys have officially been accepted. I'll see you guys in the next video. Wah! Patreon. Yeah. Oh, this is a really bad thing for Patreon. Yeah. Yeah. Give a shout out to my Patreon. Yeah. Yeah. This is a really bad thing for Patreon. But shout out to you. Thank you.